Hi everybody, Cal here. It's been a couple of years since I've done my last update. So I'll just give you kind of an overview and then I'll explain to everybody what I've done since my last update in December, I think, of 17. So it's been quite a while. So I will kind of give you a quick overview of my layout, just about complete. And then I'll explain what I did. So this is it. I added a foot to my layout right here. I needed more storage. So I added a little train yard and a coaling facility and guys working, moving coal, load coal in my locomotives, and water tower. And then I added a little hobo site. And then up here in the mountains, I added a camping scene. Well, I think it's pretty neat. Barbecuing and people sitting around the fire and tents and things. And I added quite a bit of lighting, and I added a little sign: "Stay away from my model train. Serious injury or death may occur." You can see some lighting there. And this is basically a storage for my passenger train. And some sidings and things like that of that nature. And I added a little stockyard. And then you'll see, and I added a little switch station for that whole side of this whole side of the layout over there. Shut off the tracks and everything and whatnot. And then I added all my, in my update 6, I added all my cards, my waybills and everything, so I could keep my trains organized. If you look at update 6, I explain all that, how I do my waybills. I'm a fan of Las Vegas, so I added a Las Vegas sign. And all this pretty much here is the same. Still have my P-38 flying, and then I added that backdrop in the back. Kind of some mountains, some mountain range in between that mountain range and this mountain range. I added that backdrop. And I had some lights inside my buildings. And this building over here actually is a building on fire. You could see it kind of flickering, so it's got some... I have a smoke unit in it, but the smoke unit isn't powerful enough. So it just barely smoke comes out. So I got to buy a better smoke unit so it'll smoke a little bit better. And I added some street lights. And then I added that tall building in the back. I needed some height back there, so I thought I'd add that little hotel. And then I named some of the buildings you'll see on the buildings. And I added some cars, and then I added some lighted cars. Cars lit up there, and then I have a car lit up over here, things like that. And then one of my biggest changes, I used to have a paper model of the Disneyland model railroad, or Disneyland railroad station, and I wasn't really happy with it. So I found this at a train show. It was already built and everything, so I thought I'd just buy it, and it was close enough. So I put the Disneyland sign on it and removed all my people off the old one, and then put my people back on here. I like this building a lot better than I did the other one. It just blends in so much nicely with the other buildings. I added some light. I don't know if you could see it, but I added some light underneath the tunnel. Here, let me turn this off and maybe you can see it better. There it is. So kind of behind the waterfall, I added some light to give it a kind of a neat effect when trains go back in there, as you can see. And I think I added some people standing around, some flashers there. And then I still have my girls sitting here in the ravine, looking down in the ravine. And I added some bridge supports underneath that bridge. You can kind of see them in there. And my pond is a little dirty. This coronavirus is the only thing that got me back into my model railroading, because for the last 2 years, I was so busy with work. And lately I've been able to run my trains again and get back into the hobby. Unfortunately, it takes a coronavirus or something drastic to get back in the hobby, but I was so busy with work, and now I'm kind of slowing down because of the virus, so hopefully that won't last very long and we'll get back into work again. I added some lighting on the, you can see it there on some green lights on the rails, on the rail lines. And I kind of did a little bit more landscaping. I added a boxcar shed back there near their oil area and the engine shed. And the graveyard's still there. It's still funeral. There's still a funeral going on. That hasn't changed. And but pretty much, I think it's coming together pretty nicely. I'm really happy with the way it came out. I get a lot of compliments. I also added a blue backdrop. Behind it used to be brown, and I colored in blue areas, kind of differentiate the the mountains. It pops it out a little bit better instead of brown. Gilligan's Island is still there. And Gilligan's sitting on the SS Minnow. And you got the skipper and the professor and Marianne and Ginger and the house back there, and somewhere over there's Gladys up in the tree, right there, monkey. Then I got some people working on the roof, doing some roofing over here on that top of that building. And I got a fireman scene going on over here, and it's coming along. I've got a little bit more landscaping to do right in there between those rails. I still got some landscaping to do. But for the most part, I think it's coming along great. I'm happy with it, and I can't wait to start my next one. I'm thinking about moving this upstairs and expanding on it. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I really like this layout, though. Well, let me know what you think. Press the subscribe button. You know the drill. If you'd like to see more. Hopefully it won't be too much longer before I do another update. And I'm hoping that update will indicate that I'm finished with my layout. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.